So I am Josh Delaney. I am TX10290. So currently I've been a member for 8 years. Joined, I first found out about the UK Garrison after I bought my first Stormtrooper suit. A customer of mine who is a former member actually told me about the UK Garrison before I knew about the 501st Legion. He then pointed me in the right direction to help me get my costume built so I could wear my Stormtrooper suit and live out a childhood fantasy. I always liked the look of Stormtroopers, from the iconic scene of them bursting through the doors of the Tantive. I just thought there was kind of a real menace look to them. I thought that's the one for me. So I bought her in kit form. It took me about a year to make it. To be fair to the local members of the UKG, they really give me a hand. We had various armour parties, things like that, just to help me put it all together. It's quite a daunting task for your first costume, but with the good guidance that we have, you can easily put it together. Yeah, I did mess up a couple of parts, so I had to wait for some space to turn up. But you know, it just takes a little bit of time. You know, for your first costume, you're quite nervous of where to cut, things like that. So, unfortunately, if you make a mistake, it's not the end of the world. You just got to part with some bit more cash to get some replacement parts and do them again. Currently no plans. I've not long finished a costume during the first lockdown, so that's kept me busy. I'm just going to have to wait and see what comes next. Best trooper moment. We did a couple of hospital troops just before the lockdowns. One of our local members helped raise a load of money and toys. We went into a local hospital in Wales twice, just before Christmas and on Christmas Day. Met quite a few staff and children, handed out presents. The hospital staff were amazing. We had a complete run of the hospital, especially on Christmas Day. Obviously during Christmas time they try and discharge as many children to allow them to have Christmas at home. So in the end we ended up giving presents to all the staff that had children at home, made sure they all had pictures so they could tell them that the Stormtroopers give them all Christmas presents. So my favourite Star Wars film is A New Hope. It was the first one I seen when I was 6 years old, and Star Wars man ever since. Maybe Babu Frick. It's never really much of a fan, but maybe it could be the whole situation with 3PO having some secret language that he didn't really know he had until that point. Whether that's a continuity error or canon error, I don't know.